Hi there, it's Lily back with another damn good ass video. I'm here to make a quick video of my crappy stuff about my apartment and the creepy things I find here over time because I'm a little snoopy and I like to know a little bit of stuff. My life is really not that exciting, so this is probably the most excitement I get. So if you're here, just subscribe, might as well, and like this video, share it to your friends, comment below, let me know what kind of things that you've seen creepy at your apartment. And yeah, it's story time for everyone. Enjoy, sit back, grab a snack, a healthy one, and chillax. So yeah, I want to talk about recently, now that we're in quarantine.
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
I'm just so completely annoyed because I live in so a little bit of background. I live in an apartment that has 3 levels, and I live like on the lowest level because I hate carrying my shit and I hate walking upstairs, and I'm actually a really lazy person. So before I got this apartment, I asked a lady who works in a fucking office, and I asked her like, hey, so what's the level of the noise level here, and like, is it noisy, like are people always in and out, can you hear people fucking walk and all that kind of shit? And she was like,
no, it's totally fine here and there is no noises and all that.
So my petty ass little dummy believed in her, of course, because what else can we like not fucking do? Like, I don't know. So what I should have done is actually review the damn apartment and actually see like, okay, do people say random shit on here? And yeah, and so like, this is the really shitty parts about where I live right now, my damn apartment. I have like a neighbor upstairs, and for the longest time I really thought he fucking hated me, or some part he just was like so annoying of like, I don't know, like he was just super hyperactive, and I can hear him stomp like every single step he walked. Like I could just hear him. He sounded like he's stomping, like he was just angry. I felt like he had anger problems or something like that, because it sounded like he would slam the cabinets and he would like drop shit all the time upstairs. And I was like, what the hell? And this was like, I think my first month being there. Maybe he was just fucking noisy person and I just need to just like, I don't know, deal with it. Fast forward, I kind of been here for almost half a year and the noise level hasn't fucking stopped. And I was like, what the hell? So yeah, I can literally hear every single step he's making upstairs, and every single cabinet he opens up and all that shit. And then also like the shower, whatever, I can hear him shower. Sometimes I can even hear him fucking breathe, like really like fucking breathe. So that kind of irritates me because it's fucking noisy. So I don't know why it wouldn't irritate me. All right, I'm in my damn kitchen. That's why I have some really shitty lighting, because again, this is one other crap that I hate about my apartment, is that I get no fucking sunlight. Even though my window is facing north, practically northwest, whatever, I hardly get any sunlight. So yeah. Also, I'm in my kitchen because I'm making myself tomato soup, like this Mexican Fido tomato soup. If you're Latino or Hispanic, you probably know what that is, but it's bomb. I can just tell you that, and it's pretty much my comfort food when I'm like stressed out about like everything. So yeah, if you want to know how to make it, let me know. So anyways, I'll show you a little how my little soup looks like. It's kind of cute, kind of not, but yeah. Here's my soup. You can see it's tomatoey and all that, and it has like these like elbow noodle soup in here. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Tomato sauce, some water, more tomatoes, I guess, onion. Yeah. is bomb. Sauce to this shit. We all know the secret shot, the sauce, whatever. Yeah, this is the good shit. So, alright guys, back to the good lighting. So I feel like all of this could have been avoided if I just fucking read the damn reviews online, and you would not know what the fuck I found online. It's crazy, and this is crazy shit because my fiance actually figured out this. If I figured out myself, oh my gosh, I don't know what the hell I would have done. So my fiance came home one day and he told me, you not know this freaking crazy. There's like apparently a haunted room here in my apartment where I live. It's like maybe I don't know, like 3 buildings away from us, 2-3 buildings away from us. And so apparently this guy was going through shit and he shot himself upstairs in his apartment, a 2-3 bedroom apartment, and he killed himself. And he pretty much laid in that top floor apartment for I don't know how many long until someone discovered him that he was dead. So note yourself, there was a couple who actually wanted to rent an apartment, and she said she was going through a lot of things happening to her life. She was in a divorce and all that stuff, so she was looking to rent an apartment for 2-3 bedrooms for her kids, 2 other kids. And she was looking for a downstairs apartment because she didn't want her kids to run downstairs. And you know, parents think they're trying to do best for their kids, and so it sounds normal and reasonable, right? So yeah, so she actually she requested a downstairs apartment, which is a lot more expensive if you were to go upstairs, and she said she was fine with it because she didn't want her kids to fall downstairs. And so on the day that she got her keys, she realized her apartment was upstairs, but she already signed the lease. And so her apartment, I don't know, she said she wasn't able to change it, which she got really angry of, so that was kind of weird. And then but the person who worked here said that,
oh no, this apartment's really nice.
And they apparently gave her I don't know, like some kind of deal, and she stayed there for some time. And so she was like, this is fine, I'll deal with it, whatever. She didn't really fight it, and she had 2 of her other kids and herself living in an apartment, and she said crazy shit would happen there all the time, such as like the cupboards would open a lot and they would shake, and then also she kept hearing things drop at night, and she said that she heard noises and all that, and pretty much. So, and a neighbor, I think somewhere around nearby where she lives, said that, I can't believe that people let you rent that apartment. I can't believe they're actually letting her stay there. And that neighbor actually told her that, and the neighbor she was like, what do you mean? Like, why do you say that? It's just another apartment. And the neighbor said, well, the person who used to live there beforehand, actually a few months ago, he shot himself in there and pretty much suicided himself. And yeah, they closed the apartment only for a few months, and now they're showing it, and now you're living in it. And she was like, what the fuck? She was like, oh my gosh. Look, I would be alarmed too. Like, I would be like, oh my God, I gotta get myself out of here. And especially if you have kids, like, what the hell? Like, yeah, so apparently her kids were also experiencing a lot of like weird things happening to them, and they could not stay at home. Apparently, she said that she couldn't sleep in one of the bedrooms, and she had to sleep in the living rooms with all the kids. And then eventually she said they all slept in one room together because a lot of weird things were always happening, and her kids were always really scared. They had this like feeling of like trauma going on or stuff like that. Anyway, her kids just did not feel comfortable, and they had to eventually be together for a while. So that shit was crazy. And she said that she didn't know, like they never disclosed that someone actually killed himself in her apartment. And so for the longest time, she thought that she was going crazy or something like that. And yeah, so yeah, so the next day, she said she went and go talk to the person who pretty much signed papers with her, which is like the administrator or the manager here. And the manager said that we're not required to disclose the history for your apartment. But like, what the fuck? Like, I thought, who wouldn't want to know if someone killed himself in their apartment? Like, on the apartment, especially that you're gonna rent. So I thought like that would be common sense, but not really for a lot of people. So that was different. Anyways, fast forward, she actually closed her, like, pretty much got rid of her contract, and she just bailed herself out, and she got out of it. And she said that she had to pay a heavy fine to, like, you know, obviously got to break her contract, because here there's only contract. There isn't like monthly basis. Well, depending, there's like some gray areas for monthly basing. I think you have to be here for at least a year and you can do monthly basis. But yeah, pretty much that's what happened to that girl. And that guy who killed himself apparently had like depression and stuff, and he was actually laying in a few weeks in his own like debt, like in an apartment. No one even checked up on him for a few weeks, so it reeked really bad. They had to like clean the whole apartment and like tear it down and add new stuff just to make it decent for people to live there, because our apartments have like kind of like whitish brownish carpet. See, I'll show you our carpet. It's kind of like so like you can see really any kind of stains on this shit. So yeah, apparently they had to take this whole damn thing and put it on hard floor, or it's a new carpet. But yeah, they had to really do a makeover for everything. Anyways, so you would think that victim would be the end of it, right? But no, actually there's a whole trend about it, and my whole freaking Google reviews and like apartment.com and all that. They had like a bunch of people saying that they rented this apartment number, and random shit started happening, and like paranormal activity shit. And apparently the person who worked there did not even disclose again the history of it. So everyone kept breaking that contract because it was weird shit happening. And so yeah, like our apartment is sketchy. They don't want to tell you shit about it. And mind you, I don't live in a bad neighborhood. I also live in a really nice place. These apartments are actually the nicer apartments, so we pay a lot of money to live here, and they give you really shitty shit. So yeah, I also want to say I don't want to disclose what apartment it is where I live in, because obviously I don't want people to stalk me, and I don't want people to know where I live. So if you're watching this video, thank you so much. And if you finished this, you're awesome and you're super cool. And I hope you like and you comment below any creepy stories you heard about. And please subscribe. If you already watched this whole video, then please subscribe. Like, it doesn't hurt you. And yeah, it helps me. And I'm new here, so show them some little love, just a little bit. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.